Yeah, but I also hit 30 damage last week.
Wait, give me 1 second. Let me do this first. Hold on.
Okay, welcome everybody to
Bro.
Dynasty LoreCast.
I'm not even ready. It's just like, bro, I'm not even here.
I'm
God
talking about lore of cards, artwork, and anything in general. And with me today I have MJ, Munir, and not Shaban apparently. There he is. Now, I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourselves and then we can jump right into the Lion's Armored Warrior. That's
Damn.
when you guys jump in.
It's always like, who's gonna go first?
Yeah, it's one of
Who's
them
gonna
ones.
start speaking?
Munir, you
All
go
right.
first.
Alright. I've just been introduced and I've gone first. I'm MJ.
I'm MJ, and let's talk about some cards. Over to
I'm Shaban, also known as Khans. And yeah, we're back for another podcast. This is episode, I have no idea what we're on. What is it, like 16, 15? I don't even know right now.
15.
We've done actually quite a few of these, so yeah, looking forward to another one. Looking forward to breaking down some cards and some lore.
Speaking of cards, this one actually has something we can talk about. Look at that grand wall of Ba Sing Se in the background.
Oh.
Guardian, please don't screw us.
We love you, Nicola. There's also the shield to talk about, and the awesome headpiece, the heavy armor. What else is there to talk about? I guess
His
let's
weapon-
talk about his beard. Isn't he fucking handsome, guys? I can't tell. He has armor on.
I don't know. He looks like he wants to eat my soul. So, yeah. I'm not too sure.
Wait,
He looks like
Loki looks like Munir.
he looks he looks like Wait, what? No, that looks like a mix between Rayon and Munir, bro. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I think I have to leave this podcast after that.
Oh.
Damn. Anyways, okay. Let's start off with its flavor text to get us working on some ideas. This is the Lion's Armored Warrior, and its flavor text is Stay Back Fools. Very unique card, though. It has 0 attack strength, but 4 health. And its passive ability makes its strength equal to its health. And as what's happening in this image, we can somewhat see something of a dust storm kind of kicking up there. Because we do know that the lions are native to the kingdoms are situated in the desert, habitual to the desert, whatever you want to call it. They're definitely under attack. It's probably Uncle Iroh trying to break down that wall again.
Doing that.
What do you-
Wait, what?
We're gonna get...
Wait, what did you say? What did you say the text was and stuff, man?
Stay back falls, and its unit strength is equal to health.
Unit strength is equal to health. How much cost? 4. Okay. Trying to think what. I feel like this warrior right here. I'm not actually too sure what the weapon is. I actually don't know what that's called, but
It's just a blood mace
yeah.
or a flanged mace if the
Just
armor.
yeah, blunt force object.
Yeah.
But you can tell this guard. It seems like it is basically a guard or armored warrior. So someone defending. Obviously, lions are defensive units. You can tell this warrior is quite regal. In their appearance, they seem like a high-ranking warrior at the very least. Yeah, they just seem ready to go. I'm trying to figure out. I wonder what the building is in the back. That is very interesting. It probably is their sort of palace or castle or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, I'd say this is one of the more major holes of the Lion's Kingdom. And what we did see with the infantry is they actually took jewels from the enemies they've slaughtered before. And in that card background was the one of the Lion's cities. So we can actually assume that there was maybe a couple of these warriors back in that city, and they were actually taken down by the number of infantry. So I wouldn't say that they're like, that's if, I don't think they're really that high ranking if they did live in such a city.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's like impossible to say that. Never mind, I've lost all my thoughts. I'm pretty sure No, I do think they're royal basically, but MJ, save me.
I think there's a certain thing when it comes to like armies though. So you've got some people that are well off in the army, and you've got some people that have built themselves up in the army as well. So just because someone looks quite regal doesn't mean that they don't have some kind of like war accolades, which is the reason that they look so well to do, because they've worked hard for it.
Yeah. They could either be sort of more royal, or like you said, ranked up and sort of worked hard to get higher in the ranks in the army. Trying to think what else we can gather from it. Yeah, so like Manir said, in one of the other arts you guys have seen, you can kind of figure out that it might be the same place in the background. Trying to figure out what else. You guys will have to help me with some of the lion cards you've broken down.
I think this is actually our first one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of I guess I'll go first. The metal on the lions are definitely not the same as any of the other characters. This is more of a bronze-ish, copperish, maybe brass. It seems to be a different metal, but it definitely is still going to be tough, considering that they're able to make armor and weaponry out of it. As for what metal, I don't know.
I think out of any of them, bronze is probably the more likely one to be, just because if you think back through like the past periods of history, bronze was like the most recent in terms of, like the metal ages. It also works quite well because like if they're in the desert as well, having bronze or this gold ambery sort of colour weapon helps with sort of like camouflage as well, so you're less likely to see the oncoming army because it just looks a bit like a sandstorm coming towards you because everything's that yellowy sort of colour of the sand.
To disagree with you, because if you're in the sand and you're wearing metal shiny stuff, it will reflect it to the eyes of the army you're about to attack.
But if you're coming up in them in the desert, you've got sand as well that's sort of like blocking out some of that light.
Actually, I think the lions are quite contradicting to like anything. I don't think, because I think they're forced to be defensive. You don't really wear heavy padded armor in the desert where you could have heat stroke every second. You're going to stay put around some sort of source of water. Maybe your shifts aren't going to be that long. Maybe you have a bunch of people taking your place every hour because you will know it.
This is likely where they've grown up. They're adapted to this sort of area. If they're an established kingdom, they've adapted to the temperature. A bit like the Blossoms. They're not going to be on short shifts just because it's freezing cold and it's snowing all the time. They've adapted to that environment because that's where they have established themselves.
Counter argument of the Blossoms, they wear a bunch of layers. These lions are still wearing more layers.
Yeah, because you don't want to get stabbed in battle.
Are you suggesting the lion should just go
naked? Hell yeah.
Let the wind breathe. You know, if there's sand, it doesn't mean it's hot. Just because there's a desert doesn't mean it's hot.
Let's say deserts do get extremely cold at night, so much that you are likely to catch hypothermia in the night.
Daytime.
Did you say this is daytime?
Yeah,
it looks like nighttime.
Yeah, it looks like evening, like it's about to be like nighttime. Like not quite, like
This
maybe
is
like.
either dusk or dawn.
That is a blue sky, fellas.
To be fair, in terms of battle context, it's most likely to be dawn because that's when most
Hey.
people wouldn't fight at night. They'd fight when light is about to come out, right? Especially if you're planning an ambush attack, you might want to sort of you want to be hidden in the night, but then you want to attack when it's light, when light breaks, basically. So
actually, I was gonna slightly change that perspective because maybe the other kingdoms actually can't handle the intense heat or intense frost cold. So maybe instead of it turning dark, it's actually turning bright from the morning.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that's
Hello, Mr. Parrot again. Repeating what other people have already said in other
Can
words.
I kick him? This is a LoreCast, not a fucking cuss out.
No way, you got called a parrot.
This is the
At
second
no
time.
point did I
He's
cuss.
so rude. Look at his manners. I think we need to deduct 5 points from him.
System.
Relegate MJ. I'm joking.
I'm wondering though, looking around him, is that sand that's going up around the edge?
It seems that's what I would have thought. Yeah, I did want to ask about that as well.
Yeah, it would probably be a sandstorm.
Or say
It's good. He's just kicking the sand up around him.
Yeah, I was just about to say, maybe he's like mid-swing so fucking strong that the air itself has wind curves now.
or it could just be aura.
Heavy wind. Aura.
Oh my god.
I disagree. That was true. The heavy G.
I forgot I was working with children.
Yet again.
Wait, I'm like 1 year younger than you.
I'm 26.
Okay, a couple years then, but that's not that bad.
I'd like to say MJ is a big fucking exaggerator.
We have a change of millennium between us.
Yeah, that is true. Yes.
And yet the only difference is that I'm just Asian.
Back onto the Lions Armored Warrior, guys.
Okay, let's talk about that sigil on his shield. He probably is royalty if you have something like that.
Yeah, but a lot of the lions have that. Isn't that just the symbol for the lions?
He also has it on the headpiece, and he's heavily armored.
Yeah, because he works for the lions. They've armored him. He doesn't make his own armor.
What you can gather from the lions is they're very like proud people. They want to be seen as like this powerful force, and they want to be seen with their sigils like on their shields. They want to be seen with their armor detailed, like the helmet as well here. I feel like from what we've seen, that their sort of army is more prideful maybe than others. They stand on the fact that they're powerful, the fact that they feel like they're a kingdom that can't be reckoned with, type thing. That's the type of vibe I'm getting anyway from the cards that we've seen so far.
Taking a look at the other Lions characters, he is the only one with that sigil on the shield. All of them have more longer shields and stuff like that. So
I think that's
he is
just somewhere else.
no clue where else you would have seen it, but all the other lions do have the lion's headpiece, except his is a lot more pronounced and has a mane on it. So I would assume he is higher of importance, especially considering he's in an extravagant city, and we have not seen, or I can't really say we haven't really seen him anywhere, but we haven't seen him anywhere because all the other lions are in the open desert.
Lions Imperial Defender isn't.
Is he? Imperial Defender.
Yeah, you guys are making me want.
Dude.
You guys are making me want to search like more Lions units now. So I'm just going to do that as well.
All right, let me tell you the LoreCast starter pack. You open up 2 tabs. One is the YouTube tab for Dynasty TCG, and the other one is the Units tab of Dynasty TCG official website.
You know what? Yeah. Now that I think about it, that's literally the perfect setup, and that's what I should have done at the start. Literally, we have to do that every time. So yeah, card gallery. Let's have a look.
Honestly, I don't think there's too much else to go off of here other than, yeah, he is definitely defending. his extravagant kingdom city place. He is high importance, and he is fucking strong. So, questions, yes?
Yes, Munir. Bestowed questions.
All right, guys. What questions do you guys have? I'll answer. Henry, do you have a question for this unit?
Yeah, I do have a question. Why are you guys not asking me more interesting questions?
Damn, I thought you were gonna ask me an interesting question. I was gonna reflect it onto you.
You thought, anyway.
Be honest, wait. I've got an observation here, guys. So, literally, all the other Lions units, right? They wear their helmets and they have this red sort of like these red feathers on them, basically, or fur. On the helmet. And obviously, this one doesn't. This one's gold. This guy's got to be some sort of more powerful figure or a different figure. Like that, to me, that stands out. I don't see why he wouldn't be sort of a different figure to them guys. He wouldn't just be a normal warrior. I think there's something to him. Maybe there's backstory. Maybe there's something a bit deeper to him. Maybe he's a general or a commander or something like that. But yeah, I don't think this is just a normal unit.
So, shall we ask about the what was the word I was going to use? I've forgotten the word.
Importance, relevance. Do you want to
blank?
I'm trying to think what we could ask as well. I'm just having a look again at these other arts, seeing if anything can relate back.
Oh. I'm just waiting until MJ stops drawing blank so he could ask the question. Because to be
I
fair,
had a really good wording for it as well, and it's gone.
what type of word was it? Was it a big word like supercalifragilistic?
No, it was to do with like background, class, context.
What working class is this fella?
That wasn't it. That's
No?
too specific. I had a really broad sense of word that encompassed all of it.
How did he get to him?
What is the context of the scenario? I feel like that's a good question.
You can ask about that anyway, because that would
Let's ask about the scenario.
about the current scene.
The context of the scenario this guy's in.
What's happening? Sorry, hold on. Including why, what's happening?
What do you mean why and what's happening?
Yeah, we asked for the
really
context of the scenario, so why and what's
Manir,
happening.
stop stuffing stuff up.
I'm known for stuffing things, don't worry. Mostly my mouth. With food. Henry, shut up.
Okay. What's going on here is currently there is a fight inside the castle walls of this lion's territory.
Okay.
I also said including why.
Why it's happening? Because another army wants to invade this territory.
Bro's literally blue ballsing us, man. What the hell?
I know, it's kind of annoying. Like, he just says another army. He doesn't
What is going on?
It is like, God, it's like trying to. We only have 5 questions. We don't get much info.
The word I was trying to think of before, but do we ask about what is the background of this character?
Yeah, we can ask that.
That's not quite the word I was thinking of, but I feel like it gets enough of the encompassing information included in it.
Tell us the life story about this man.
What is he?
I'm about to show you guys the life story. So this character right here, he is a strong man, but he was a strong man before. When he was younger, he was actually part of the poorer side of the Lions.
Ooh, maybe India was right then.
Because what happened was, you know how the Lions, how all the armies work. They go into a territory, and then they take over the territory, adopt or kill off all the people, But in this scenario, they're in the desert. They've captured this territory. This village is now theirs, and now they're building all the structures around them. Now, most kids have the option of either joining the army or being a regular Joe, you know, a regular villager. So you could be selling coffee, like, you know, putting fries in the bag, that type of
He's
stuff.
selling cards.
Selling cards, yeah. But this boy right here, right, he was a pretty big boy when he was younger, but he wasn't very strong. But also, his family needed money, and the only way that you can make money if you're poor and you don't have a business or you don't have a job is gotta join the
Dropping
army.
out of college.
What?
Huh?
So he joins the army, and obviously because he was a big chunky boy, he's actually inherently very strong. And over time, as he trained, he got stronger and stronger, and he eventually worked his way up to be one of the armored warriors inside of the city.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you're still answering that question. Do you want to give context as to how important the armored warriors are, or like?
That's a completely different question.
No, it's not. It's part of the question.
No, it's not.
We haven't
Mane, you-
had yet.
Mane, you sneaky snake.
You guys have-
Why are you? Why are you trying to answer me? I'm trying to get you some questions here.
You guys have 3 more questions.
1 4.
So,
That was the first.
so to me, it seems like, yeah, like MJ was saying, he worked really hard and worked his way up. And Wyatt is Hinchy baseball swinging. Home run. That reminded me of Wii Sports for a second, but yeah.
Do we ask about the current political and
Economical situation.
state of the lions
the world right now.
and the other kingdoms?
Sure, why not?
Do we want to? We're gonna become Jaden Smith memed now.
I don't
Can we talk about? Can we talk about the political and economical state of the world right now?
Well, the lions in this current time frame, they are very rich. They are very, very stinky rich. They are one of the more rich kingdoms out there. And the political state is that the lions don't really care about anyone else. They literally think of themselves as gods on the earth, and that they're the ones that control everything. They can buy out anyone if they wanted to.
So from that, I was right in the sense I said they're very prideful people. They stand on very high ground. So we were right in that sense.
The name
MJ,
of their kingdom is literally called. The name of the kingdom isn't just lions. It's the heaven bestowed lions.
Damn. Okay. The heaven bestowed lions. These guys, they're really prideful.
That's a big talk for units that don't have
Netty.
That's a big talk for units that don't have many good effects.
Casual lions roast. Yeah, Yang Bei shaking in his boots right now.
To be fair, this card compared to Yang is so good.
If you have that much money, would you really need to do anything?
Yeah.
What would you?
You'd want to
have so much money. What would you want to do?
You'd want to protect
more
it.
money. Protect your money, yeah.
That's why they're all defensive units, because they want to protect that kingdom and that wealth, and yeah.
And
This is why you'd lose a bunch of that money, Hinchy.
have a look at the other cards and see what other cards you think fit into.
Put it
the
all
lines.
on red. Sorry.
But I wanted to say as well, MJ, you were right in the sense that this guy is he worked his way up, basically. But I do think he is still very high ranking. But yeah, you would have worked his way up from the ground up, and like Hinchy said, he was poor at the start, so we were right on that sense as well. So it's good to see like our assumptions are somewhat correct.
Looking
well.
generally at Lions cards, we can actually see that most of them are under some sort of errand. Like the Lions Guard are guarding a trading caravan, likely trading. The Lions
Yeah.
Riders are probably just also there. I don't know. They look
Yeah,
like
you're
they're
right.
under a cave.
Oh,
Defender there could be defending
You're
important
right.
clientele. The Rammer is just enjoying a Friday night off, probably. No clue. He's completely useless right now.
oh, I feel like he looks like he's guarding a it could be a convoy of civilians in the back. Look, two camels, or I don't. Yeah, they look like camels, and some people. I feel like these guys, they could be hired for guard as well. That's what it seems like to me, potentially. They could be like a private security service to some people.
So, with all that, we can definitely confirm that this guy just sits in the castle all day doing nothing, but somehow is one of the stronger ones. So, Hinchy, your theory of them doing nothing, making them weak, is thrown out the window, because all these other ones being busy are weak.
You know there are levels to strength in units. There's going to be strong ones that are on the battlefield, you know. You've only seen the grunts. Anyway, you guys have used up 3 questions. You guys have 2 more.
We used 2 questions.
Yeah, we did.
What were they?
We asked about the.
You're right, actually. I don't remember any of them, so we have 5 questions.
No, we. Oh. Yeah, we got 5. No, we asked about the political and economical state of the world, and then we asked. What was the first one?
This origin story, and then who's attacking. So that's 3 questions. You guys have 2 more.
Attack.
No, you never told us who was attacking. You just said they were being attacked.
Yeah, we never asked. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you guys asked that question of like what's going on there. I told you they were getting attacked by another kingdom, and then that's when Munir tried to be sneaky. That extra bonus question.
No, he tried to be sneaky on the second question. So this is actually our third.
This is our third now, yeah.
MJ, back me up here.
We've got some prime gaslighters here. Why are you helping him?
MJ knows we right. He knows we're right.
You guys have 2 more questions.
I have
Yeah, that's a
related question. Where's the lion gone? In your bed? Where is he?
Doing the tiger.
Yeah. There he is. Sweet. That's not him. Who the fuck is that?
That is him. What do you
No,
mean?
there was another one that was like normal shaped.
No, you're imagining things,
Can
Munir.
we get back onto these questions now?
No, I'm thinking of answers.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Then
Did he say earlier this was the Royal Kingdom?
yeah. No, you said the kingdom. But we can assume
The
it's the right one.
what was it called? The heavenly. What was it? What was it, Hinchy, again? Sorry.
Heaven bestowed.
Lions.
They're the type of people that put one hand up to the sky, one hand to the ground, and say that one verse. Throughout the heavens and the earth, I alone am the honored one.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, you're such a waffler sometimes, man.
I know.
Anyway.
No, and I need him to be careful about this art.
Yeah, I know, bro's yapping on about everything else except the flipping questions we need to ask.
Something I feel like we just find out about a lot of them is I'm curious about maybe what line of defense this character is counted as.
First and final.
Because yes, this might be in the kingdom, but it might be that they hadn't been dispatched, so he was in the kingdom anyway, or it might be that is where he defends. I'm just
Yeah,
curious about
I think you can gather that from what Hinchy said anyway. They've been attacked. This guy's already there defending.
But is he there because he's not on deployment at the moment, or is he there because
would have
it's
assumed so.
deployment?
I think so, and you got to think about other armies as well, right? Especially back in the day. Usually the more higher up soldiers and the more higher up people in the armies, they wouldn't be on the front lines. They would be further back as well. So I'm guessing that is where this guy is. I feel like we could ask a better question and get more out, but I'm just trying to think of what. Because I feel like for that question, it's it's kind of there already. The answer.
I think what we know about previous cards is, I think we should finally bring this in, is the dragons that attacked that last city were very successful. So I think it's fair to assume that the dragons have invaded the big city. I think the question is...
Wait, what city did the dragons attack?
A different random city. We don't know the name of it. We don't have Dynasty Geography yet, so...
What card showed this?
It's in the background of the infantry, yeah.
Oh, the info where they're banning the thing.
Yeah. We knew that the lions were in the. The lions are in the background. So we can assume that they've finally made their march onto the Lion's Kingdom.
Oh yeah, potentially they could be getting attacked by dragons then. Yeah, if that's what you guys discussed.
What was the question? You guys waffle, but no question.
Yeah, sometimes we don't need the question. We don't need you, Senchi.
I know, I love it. I'm gonna let MJ use one of your questions for anything he likes. Go, MJ. And they can't say no.
Bet. Did you have one ready? You thought he had something, so you gave him the freebie.
I gave him a free pass.
What is the
Hinchi-
material that has been used to make the lion's
Objection.
equipment?
The material that has been used
Objection!
to make Lion's equipment is an alloy.
You need to get. No, that's not fair. That's way.
If you give me one more
That's
blue ball,
multi-calling at that point. That's
I said equipment.
Well,
I did
that's
not
fine,
just say weapon and shield. I want to know everything. I want to know what the thread count is of his cape. I want to know what the fur is on the lining. I want to know what it is that's connecting those scale pieces. I want all that information.
Alright, let's do it. So,
bro's 100% making this up on the spot. I'm joking.
no metal in this dude.
that he currently is holding. So the shield and the club, it's all bronze. It's all very, very sturdy bronze. But then, like, you can see bits of like brass and stuff as well on like with the little knobs. The fur actually comes from lions. They take the manes off lions and put it on.
Damn, they actually do that.
You can also see they've got some like tiger patches as well.
Yeah, on the waist.
Let me ask an actual better question. How did the lions get so rich?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's actually a good question.
What do you find in deserty places? Oil. Just kidding. No,
Oil.
You
Yeah,
actually
it was not that. They got rich because the people who like led the lions were rich anyway. They were very wealthy people,
Shit answer.
and they got more rich by taxing people. They're very
Oh, what a
aggressive
dickhead kingdom.
taxers.
Taxman X Lions? What? Taxman with lions.
That actually really is a good question, to be fair. Now we know the evil minister and taxman probably are lions.
Do you guys want to just look at their clothes and maybe?
Yeah, bro, they're lions. Bro, I was thinking that. Yeah, I genuinely actually was
Well, to be fair, you won't always be wearing orange. You could just be like, I want to wear orange today.
But
Yeah, they likely are lions. Oh, and the Fat Chance has got a flipping lion buckle, bro. He's literally got a lion sigil on his waist.
Alright, guess what? We didn't agree to that question, so we still have an extra question. Fuck you.
Okay. So they are. It's confirmed. Okay. Most of the tax people are flipping lions. Then that's what we can confirm. Probably all of them.
I don't want to do the lions.
They get so much money, but because Munir asked the question, I'm going to end it right there.
Wait, no, they didn't agree!
This was Dynasty LoreCast episode 14. I'm just going to let these guys do their outro.
Ask stupid questions.
Yeah, I actually asked a good
We'll be
question.
back next time for Manir to waffle his heart out. So we'll catch you guys then.
I'm running out of waffle juice.